You'll never know until you walk out the door if what you're going to find beats what you're leaving behind. My only hope as we head down the road is that you're always with me and always will be. Don't wanna wander alone. And from sun up till the end of the night, we'll keep straight and drive between the lines, living our dream on the roads that we're calling home. And from today until the end of our lives, we ride together to the end of the line, knowing we're better together and never alone. Oh, the places we'll go.
Hi, okay, today we're at the Bighorn National Battlefield. We're still in Montana. So we're going to learn about the history of the battle that took place here between the natives and the U.S. Army. We're going to walk around the visitor center, and there's a little hiking trail that we're going to go out and see what we can learn.
As a junior ranger, I promise to remember and honor all who died at the Battle of the Bighorn, by always treating others with kindness and respect, even if they are different than I am. Okay, congratulations, Savannah. You are an official Bighorn Junior Ranger. Round of applause. Good job.
What do you say? Good morning. Today we are at the Little Bighorn Battlefield in Montana, and today we're going to learn all about Custer's last stand and the battle that went on here, and Savannah will probably get a Junior Ranger badge, and hopefully we will learn a lot.
American trying to survive in the army. of the men will shoot their horses up there. There's nothing else to hide behind. What did it look like? Well, there was a woman down there. Her name was Antelope Woman. When she looked up here, she said we couldn't see the soldiers behind the dead horses, but we knew where they were. But something else she could see was hundreds and hundreds of warrior heads, Lakotas and Shines and Arapaho, crawling up through this grass, trying to get within range with their weapons to shoot at the top of that hill. And then at the end, they would arch thousands of arrows on top of that hill. And they said it looked like rain. And the shots quit coming after 20 minutes. We all ran to the top of the hill where we killed the last few soldiers with our war clubs and our guns. And there was a young boy up there. His name was Big Beaver. And Big Beaver says, as I killed those last few wounded soldiers, I looked down and there was a ridge right below us. And there was 20 bluecoats still fighting down here. But they ran out of ammunition. They threw away their rifles. And they grabbed their revolvers out of their holsters. And they began to shoot wildly into the air. And they hollered and they ran down and jumped into a ravine which led all the way to the river. You can see your last hope of survival is to hide in that brush down there, folks. You're going to be chased by 1,500 warriors. And they're not going to get very far. And the Battle of the Bighorn down here, for a guy named Custer and 209 men, was over with. Welcome to the Bighorn. My name
So we're leaving the Battle of Bighorn National Monument. It was really sad. It was very interesting. The ranger gave a really good talk and kind of a reenactment of the battle, and we got to walk up to the place of Custer's last stand and see where he fell, and his soldiers fell around him, and then we walked through the memorial that they have for the Native Americans that were here. It was really interesting, educational, and solemn and sad. I'm glad we came. It gives you a lot of perspective. Okay, so we just finished up about 2 weeks in Montana, and we're about ready to scooch out of Montana, but we wanted to give you our impressions. First and foremost, Montana is big. Like, I never thought we were going to get out of Montana. It is huge. So Scott looked it up, and it's the 4th largest state in the U.S. by mass, behind Alaska, Texas, California, and then Montana. It's beautiful. There's beautiful landscapes, sparsely populated. Let's see. One thing I didn't know about Montana was that there was going to be extreme temperature changes. It goes really, really hot to all of a sudden there's like a rainstorm and crazy wind. It rained on us every day. The speed limit there was 80 miles an hour. That was pretty nice. There's no sales tax in Montana. The people were very nice. There's a lot of outdoors to do, tons of water, lots of boating, recreation things. I didn't realize how much history there was there, as far as it's part of the Lewis and one of the places that Lewis and Clark went through. So much history as far as the wars between the United States government and the Indians. Just a lot to do there. So, Aiden, what was that thing you guys did at Philmont at the end of every day on your trek? What was that thing called?
Roses, thorns, and buds.
Roses, thorns, and buds. So, what's a rose, what's a thorn, and what's a bud?
A rose was what you enjoyed about the day. A thorn was what you hated about the day, and a bud is what you're looking forward to.
Okay, so let's do roses, thorns, and buds for Montana. So, what was your rose for Montana?
It was definitely beautiful.
You like the scenery?
Mm-hmm.
What was your thorn?
There was a lot of bugs, and I got bit everywhere.
And what would be a bud? Would you, if you went back to Montana, what would you like to do? Again.
We got all the stamps in Montana.
We got every stamp in Montana.
I would like to go back to Glacier and see more stuff, because the amount of days we were there, we couldn't get to see all of it. So I would like to.
You go back to Glacier. Okay. So Savannah, and that's an aside. Okay, we went to Glacier. Glacier is beautiful. However, and I recommend everyone going there, but this is just my opinion from our experience. You're gonna go to Glacier, do your research, because the National Park Service, tries to limit the people. So you have to get tickets for going to the Sun Road way ahead of time. There's tons of construction on the roads. And then that other place, the northern part, there's another pass you have to get to. So you really need to do your research, because it's not easy to get in there. And it's very big, and so it's a lot of driving from this side to that side, and a lot of the things that you want to do, maybe you can't get to it, so do your research before you go. So Savannah, what was your rose? What did you like the best about Montana?
Probably the snow in Logan Pass.
The snow in Logan Pass, that was pretty awesome. What was your thorn?
It was hot and I got bug bites.
Hot and bug bites. And what was your bud? What would you like to look forward to again?
Go back to Logan Pass and play in the snow.
Well, there's no guarantee it would be snowing, but that was pretty fun. Dad, what was your rose?
It was pretty spectacular. The mountains were gorgeous, and the thick, really thick forest. A lot of very dense. The trees were very dense. It was pretty. It was very pretty.
What was your thorn?
The bugs. I've never seen so many mosquitoes. They were like hummingbird size.
Because they put out when we went camping.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
You could feel them hit you if they were so big.
We were getting ice cream and one of them just flew up to my eye and hit it.
I flew your hit your
They're
eye.
very aggressive.
Yeah, big bugs. What was your bud?
I would like to go fly fishing. Go back and go do some fly
Another
fishing.
thorn actually is that we had to miss our 4 o'clock boat tour because a ranger told us it'll be the same distance to go around the park as it would be to go through the park. It was actually 90 miles instead of 60 miles, so we had missed our tour.
Yeah. Mackenzie, you're filming, but what was your rose?
The snow.
The snow was your rose. What was your thorn?
Bugs.
There was bugs. What was your bud?
Going back to the snow.
The snow.
And doing that one hike on Logan Pass, you know, the
Oh,
one.
Hidden Lake, the Hidden
Yeah.
Lake hike. We didn't
That's
get to
what
do
I
that.
wanted to
Yeah,
do.
because it was closed.
A lot of snow.
Too much snow. My rose probably was the drive on going to the Sun Road. Going to the Sun Road. And I'm just glad that we were able to do it because it opened up on our last day we were there. And it was pretty awesome driving up and seeing the rainbows and all the snow. That was pretty cool. My thorn would have to be the bugs too. Those bugs were ridiculous.
They were brutal. They were like a little army.
Like, they went ziplining and I bought the ticket to walk below so I could film and watch them zipline, and I made it to from one point to the first zip because I was just getting eaten alive. The bugs. I've never experienced bugs like that. It was crazy.
And the minute we stepped off the ziplining platform, this week it just got bombarded with bugs.
Yeah. And my bud would be, yes, I would like to go back. So Scott and Mackenzie and Savannah, if they want to, could go fly fishing. I have 2 buds. I really liked them to do fly fishing. I had wanted to do that while we were there, but we couldn't make that happen. And I really would like to do the Hidden Lake hike off of Logan's Pass. That was closed. We couldn't do it. So we are now done with Montana. Did we all like Montana?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, probably.
It was good, but the
All
bugs ruined it.
All the animals are dead.
What?
What animals are dead?
They're all so hot.
What do you
These
mean?
animals.
Oh, they're not dead. So
They're-
now we are in, what state are we in now, Savannah?
Pop quiz.
Where are we?
Don't
No?
know.
You're not here.
We're not in South Dakota.
We're in North.
We're in North Dakota, yep.
That's why.
So we're going to be in North Dakota about a week, and we're going to see Teddy Roosevelt National Park and see some other sites. So hopefully, I'm sure we'll have a good time, and we'll take you along with us.